Sorry, that's exactly what they need to do.
Yeah.
And they're doing it. They're doing exactly what we think they should be, which is just stick with the ban, stick with the right heroes to ban.
Yeah.
Again, well, Onic-Ph does have the first priority pick here. So I guess a Gusion pick might be okay, or rather, because again, you don't want to give Gusion for Sunsparks. They really need to ban out the Gusion if they really don't want to play with it.
Ban it out or pick it first.
Pick it first. Yeah.
But then again, that opens up so much for Sunsparks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really hard game here
hard, right?
because both teams use Gusion so well. And again, the counter to that, the Kufra. Onic does not use Kufra very well, but Sunsparks does. Explain this to me. What is the Grok ban doing?
Again, we've talked about earlier that the first blue buff is really necessary for them. With the Grok being banned, you're making sure that there's no steal. You're making sure that there's no capability for Sunsparks to steal their blue buff away from them.
Yeah, I feel like the reason why they banned it out as well is because they figured this is bad. The Grok really isn't working out against Sunsparks. You know what? If we can't pilot it well, don't let them get it as well.
Yeah, and Sunsparks, just as Sunsparks does, bans the Valier. That's smart. That's fine. But let's see how Onic is going to respond here. Is it going to be the first pick Gusion, or do they have something else up their sleeves?
Yeah, there are a lot more known variables here for Sunsparks. I think they're very happy to let this X board go. So still, we're in a pretty good position. I would say just pick out the Kufra since, you know what, Onic can't file anyway.
Yep. So it's the Kufra and the Esmeralda being hovered here by Sunsparks.
A great combination here, to be honest. I would say Sunsparks can probably do as well.
The third bans could still go into the Gusion formula here.
That's right.
We can still consider that. So Sunsparks locking those in. Could be KLVJ on the Esmeralda. Could as well be JP. But definitely Onic here has so much left on the table. Again, Terizla, for the most part here,
Not being
untouched.
picked yet. Yeah.
Oh man, why do these Thieves keep ignoring Trizzly? It's so powerful.
Yeah, indeed. And well, especially for the Esmeralda, just use penalty zone, disable him and pull his every single time. That's a very big impact. But I guess Onic-Ph and Sunsparks are just prioritizing a different or more of a comfort hero, right?
Yeah, Onic would be smart here to pick up the Akai.
We should be very close to 60% win rate on Trizzla. Akai is a great pick, but no, they're not going for it.
Okay.
The Lunox is going to be in. Again, Wise, they've had success with it. They've had success with Wise getting a good start on the Lunox, so why not go for it, right?
Sure.
There we go. Sunsparks is going to pick it up.
Another Fuziken Akai again.
This is good for Sunsparks.
Yeah, it
because
is.
It's a double tank lineup, so they're good for their front lines along Esmeralda. You can keep all the cores here. These are your cores.
Yeah, not only that, it's also a great counter pick. They can't use it against Esmeralda, and you can use it very well against the Cho and the export.
Again, the pushback from the Akai really can mess up this positioning, especially for this export right here. They have a lot of initiation. They have the Falling Star Moon. They also have the Tyrant's Revenge. Also the 1000-pounder into Hurricane Dance. Sunsparks, I guess they had a very good surprise, or again the gank potential rather of Sunsparks is really strong right here.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely beautiful here. Sunsparks are still, man, I'm surprised there's so many Sunsparks fans in the audience.
And Sunsparks fans are praying for the 3-2, the reverse
still want
sweep.
They still want the reverse sweep, my friend.
Yep, the reverse sweep is what they're praying for. Onic-Ph respecting a JP, banning out the Gusion. What's Sunsparks got to say about this?
Yeah.
What could they ban out? Who could they nerf here? Who could they take out a hero for?
I would
my
say
Venus. No hero
my
yet.
Venus. Are you sure though? I think he might.
He doesn't have. Okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I think that was.
And even removing the Diggy.
I think this is
Wow.
smart. I think this is fine.
That was
that
huge.
leaves Rafaela. That's it.
Only Rafaela.
What do you have?
Are you guys sure?
Or maybe a
Can
Cyclops?
you guys not pick up something?
Someone told me that Onic-Ph is
On that
preparing.
Cyclops?
Yeah, preparing for a
But
I'm not
really,
sure. I don't.
would
It's
you
not
pick?
fitting.
Would you pick the
They have
Cyclops?
the Lunas already, by the way. Oh my, what am I
It
thinking?
doesn't fit anymore. I
Yeah.
feel like you just go for Rafael at this point, then back it up with a pretty huge tank.
But
Problem
where's
is you
the
don't have a
core?
Grok anymore.
And you have no core.
You have no core yet.
Okay, they're so soft, my dudes.
Gotcha.
They are so soft.
I like that Oh My Venus is really just solid on the support role here. He really doesn't want to pick anyone else, does he?
Onic-Ph is so soft. Sunsparks
Quite
now.
dangerous now. Oh, that really messed
There
up
you
that
go.
one.
Thank you. Okay, it's a 2-2.
Picking up the Rizla. Finally, they hear us alongside the Claude,
It's a freaking 2-2, man.
who has made his glorious return
A lot of
to S tier in the MPL Season 4 playoffs.
Sunsparks, man. There's a lot of CC. I'm not sure how Onic-Ph can play around with this one, but it's almost like Game 2. For Game 2 for Onic-Ph, they don't have CC as well. They have a lot of CCs for Sunsparks, but they are able to play with it. But that's with the Estes. Without the Estes,
What now?
what now, right?
So, no Estes, Onic-Ph. What now? Now what? I'm wondering if they're as comfortable with this kind of lineup, because I've seen this before. If you choke out Oh My Venus hero pool, and you choke out the way he can move around the map with the heroes that he likes, it becomes problematic for Onic-Ph. So, I believe he now is on the Kacha, right?
Yeah, he's
So I wonder what kind of play he'll be putting out here.
Again, I'm not surprised with this, to be honest. I feel like whenever I see, like I was doing this earlier, I was watching Onic play when they were on the lower bracket matches. Oh My Venus is the only one talking in the first place. You know? He's the only one talking in that whole team. So if he talks and he says, "I got a target," that guy's going down. You know?
Yes,
That's the
yes.
only thing anyone is going to hear. And I feel like that works well. That's a better Kaja than what we saw in Sunsparks, where it was pretty reactive.
Yeah, Fuzakin's game 1, game 1
difference.
Kaja. Yeah, so let's see how this happens. Let's see what Sunsparks has up their sleeve. I heard you saying, confirmed, 2-2, right? Is
It's
that
2-2
your
for me.
prediction?
Yeah, it's a Sunsparks victory for this one for me, just because of the comp, and it's just so easy to take down Onic. The only way they would win this is if they can finish this within 10 to 12 minutes.
We keep talking about how in day 1 the meta is so wide open, but right now in the top 4 and even in the grand finals, it seems like it's so much smaller now.
It does.
It's come down to the what? Top 18, 16 heroes? TDZ, tell me your prediction before we go in.
I'll go with Sunsparks as well. Quite easy to initiate those kind of composition, and the squishiness of Sunspark or of Onic-Ph right here, quite dangerous.
All right, still the potential win for Onic here. Still might go 3-1, but then again, I think we're gonna go Game 5 because I think it's Sunsparks as well. Let's get into it. This is Game 4 between Onic-Ph and Sunsparks.
All right, looking at our tri-cam right now. Laning matchup, Fuzakin and JP top lane, Onic Wise and Oh My Venus against Renzio and KelVJ. Bottom lane, a lot of early rotation here. Looking at the minimap, again, they're going for the blue buff. Onic-Ph understands that for them to be effective, or for them to stop the snowball factor, is to take down the blue buff away from Sunsparks, and that's a first blood. As easy as that, as early as that.
That's what I'm talking about. The only way that Onic is going to win with this composition is if they do stuff like this. Go early on, abuse the early game power of the X-Board, abuse Wise going strong on the Darkening right away when he hits level 4, and they are in a good position.
Yeah, and right now, as you can see, Onic just able to steal the River Crab away in the bottom lane, and they're also trying to take another one in the top lane. So again, looking at the net worth, not that big, 300 still for first minute, but looking at the small things right here can be a big impact when we hit the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, right now looking strong here on Onic, but still, I don't think Sunsparks is ready to concede. They're still looking for that small opening that they can abuse, while Wise is not yet on level 4. That's not going to be open right now because DLR is very close by. Venus as well, not going to allow that to happen. And again, Wise on level 4. That's a scary lane to visit.
Yeah. Well, I guess Sunsparks really need to get those level 4 as soon as possible, because once Onic-Ph got their level 4, they will start snowballing. Talking about that, Darkening into Chaos Assault, JP doesn't stand a chance. Even Fuzakin, well, he used all, it was not level 4 yet, he can't do anything else than that.
Nope.
Yeah. I said it. That lane, that's a suicide lane.
Suicide lane, indeed.
Yeah.
But Onic-Ph now, looking at our minimap, 4 heroes trying to take down the turtle. It will be given again to Wise. And Onic, again, just like game 2, once Wise were able to get a good start, they will start snowballing, not giving any opening at all for Sunsparks. Again, Oh My Venus, rather Felicia missed that Tyrant's Revenge, and he will be punished as easy, as quick as that, rather. Oh My Venus with the rapid shoes, rapid boots. I rarely see a rapid boots even with the Kaja, but I think this will be a roaming Kaja right now with the mask. Compared to the other Kaja of the Sunspark earlier.
Yeah.
More reactive or more into roaming composition.
He is short on mana though, he can't engage much. Greed and Wise still on that plan of choking out the blue buff. Raptor Machete picked up right now by Iyaknu. He's for the most part just left untouched down bottom. Taking that turret, 3 minutes in. Here's JP just dueling with Delar. Not much he can do. BMI out.
Well, look at that right now. Looking, finally they have the buff. By the way, they're not completely being denied. So that's something that Sunsparks has got going for them. And to be fair, Onic is ahead, but not by that much. Which is a bit surprising at this point.
Yeah. 3 minutes in, 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. This is, again, a very even fight right now, if you're going to ask me, even though the skill score is not there. But once they've reached their power spikes, man, it will be a very different scenario. So the best thing that Onic-Ph can do is just to annoy every single lane here. Make sure that Sunsparks will not converge into 5. KLVJ amping up his, a nice dodge there, using the last Insanity perfectly. Running away from KLVJ. And that really stopped this rotation. They've wasted a lot of time and gave space for the top lane of Onic.
Oh, look at this! Venus could barely in range.
A little bit more, maybe.
Pixel perfect dodge right there. I like that. So far, that was a big threat. But again, this is what Onic does. This is the composition that they drafted. They need to do this because later on.
He's gonna go down here. Not much he can do.
Why,
JP gets the kill. JP revenge by Venus. Fuzagen also pulled in. Divine Judgment. Wise gets the finishing touch, and they are gonna go for a 2-for-1 trade into a turtle.
Into a turtle.
Conversion rate so high right now for Onic-Ph, getting them a 2,000 gold lead 5 minutes in.
Absolutely worth it. Again, they don't want to risk it too much. They know that the Cooper is alive. It could jump on them any time. Follows very closely by a falling Star Moon. And that is not a risk you want to take. They fight up on the lower side of the mid, but that's going to be worth it them for Onic.
Oh My Venus just catching every single target perfectly. Cementing their leads for about 3k right now for the first 5 minutes. Even Oh My Venus, I think he also secured that one out with the emote, just trying to play mind games against Sunsparks and Onic. The way that they're able to clear out these turtles way too fast with the help of Iyaknu's Rhapsody. Another turtle buff on the hands of Wise.
Okay, looking good here. Onic, they're kind of in where they want to be in terms of items at this point. That will allow them to maybe scare off Sunsparks. But I don't think that's enough to really push into the base yet. So they need to speed this up a little. They need to speed up their gold generation because, in fairness for me, time is of the essence here for Onic.
Yeah. One of the most important resources right here, time, because if you get left out or if you miss your window to push or to win, that will give them a big chance for the other team to at least return and go for a comeback.
Specifically when JP gets the Demon Hunter Sword Golden Staff combo.
Yeah.
Everyone in Sunspark can set properly. That damage is the only thing they're missing, and JP is the key.
There's so much on JP's shoulders here. Renzio going 3v1 against Wise, Delar, and potentially Oh My Venus. I wonder if he knows, because there's not much backup for him.
And right now, all Onic-Ph just staying inside the middle lane and also the bottom lane, while JP is just farming in the top lane. You need to send someone right there, and I think Delar is already trying to defend. You need to stop JP from snowballing. And Greed with a nice Hurricane Dance trying to push the rest of Onic-Ph away, but Greed is way too tanky. They will secure that kill, but you need to take care of Wise right here. Even the execution fight from Renzo. Revenge.
Too greedy. Wise though, he might be able to get something out of that. KLBJ 2v1. D-Lar and oh my Venus just keeping him at bay while they're waiting for Wise to get in position. While all that is happening though, JP on the top lane getting some gold done and some pushes on the tower.
Yeah, this is a 4 versus 5 response, and Sunsparks were able to manage to at least try to even it out, even though that they lack JP. But JP again just giving a lot of was given a lot of space right here. Already level 9 and no deaths at all. You need 2 deaths in total. Turtle has been slain by Sunsparks. This is the first turtle for the game right now.
All right, looking good here.
Second turtle.
Yeah, I think it's second.
Yep,
Yeah,
because
for
earlier,
Sunsparks?
no,
Yeah.
for the whole game. Because the first one was Wise soloing the turtle.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ridiculous stats right there. JP now, as you can see, he's dealing a lot of damage, and I think leave him for maybe a couple more minutes, and he'll be fine.
And this guy's prime target for a Divine Judgment right now.
Yeah.
That has been missing all game.
Do not tempt fate. Do not.
I will, you know it. I will. Right now, though, again, D-Lar, he's doing okay, right?
He's fine.
Doing kind of
Yeah.
okay. But
D-Lar-
he's not getting the pickoffs that we expect from a Cho at this point.
Nope, not this late in. It's 8 minutes in.
1 assist.
Yeah.
I know. He's been pushing real hard. Maybe he has some gold, but again, they're slowing down a lot, man. I'm telling you.
Yep, Onic, nice.
There you
catch
go. I guess I jinxed it.
here. All right, penalty zone. Oh, the Shunpo. Oh, he just dodged 2 ultimates right there for Sunspark. Onic needs to at least protect Wise right now. Wise in a very difficult situation. The knock-up.
That
the
knock-up!
Order of Brilliance perfectly timed. That's a bait. Oh my goodness.
That was a money knock up there from the Cho.
Yeah.
Just when they were about to die, right?
Fuzaken could not respond fast enough.
Yes.
And that was a wasted opportunity.
He stopped that was a perfect opportunity to go in with Jeet Kune Do and stop the Stardust dance, basically saving the whole of Onic right there.
Oh man.
Wow.
I really hope that they did not do that, because again, Esmeralda very good with the counter initiation, not so much when you're the one who's the aggressor and you find yourself in a situation wherein, oh wait, we're not dealing enough damage. The knockups on Rafflesia, on D-Lar though, that was key, that was clutch.
Woo! My
They needed that.
And
Oh, man.
they're baiting. Wise is just baiting. He knew that he can pop that Order of Brilliance just in time. And the perfect execution by D-Lar really gave them an edge, and also cementing that lead that we have right now. 2K, around 3K net worth lead for Mpl-Ph, but look at the turrets. Slowly being crippled down by Mpl-Ph here.
What's important is you gotta watch. Even though Sunsparks are behind, Golden Staff and Demon Hunter Sword are already locked in.
Yeah.
One wrong position from Onic-PH, with the state of the items they're in, they can get wiped out very easily.
And the softness of their heroes.
Yeah.
Right? The chunkiest you have there is essentially Greed with the Firaga armor. But that aside, he could really fall. All of them could really just fall to a well-placed Blazing to win.
So again, Sunsparks, that's a big ask, but that's the condition for you to win. Pilar forces out the way of the dragon. JP in the middle of the fight, he's getting good damage. JP with the kill on the D-Lar. All right, it's happening, boys.
That's the start.
It's happening.
+1
It's
when it
starting.
comes to gold.
All right,
Oh
so
my.
as long as the whole team doesn't get caught up
It's
in
the
it.
start of the end.
Oh, it
Yeah.
started the
Essentially
end.
the start of the
Yep.
end for Onic if this keeps on going.
Well,
Lord now already up.
Yeah, I did give them a timer. 10 minutes, 12 minutes. If you're not on inhibitor yet, I don't know, man. That's not happening. That's not going to be a win.
Oh, but all heroes right now from Mpl-Ph and Sunsparks trying to contest this one out. Penalty zone, able to catch out Wise. So they don't have enough damage anymore. Greed will be caught out as well. X-Board is down for the count. 3 versus 5 against the Lord. Rafflesia!
How
What?
did he see that?
Oh my goodness! Nice anticipation right
What?
there. Oh my goodness, got get
Is
pushed
this guy-
back.
Is this guy for real?
This Lord is looking really low. In comes the
Pilar?
Lord. Not
Yeah. The steal!
Stealing
But he was punished!
by Yakno. JP making
Oh,
them pay.
no.
They are now on the chase. D-Lar and Oh My Venus running for their lives just like a thief in the night. They cannot get away with this.
Do you see what he did? He literally just waited for D-Lord to knock up and then walked in with a Rhapsody. that was like really funny to watch.
Pure genius.
Pure genius.
IQ 3000.
Well, I gotta say that bought some time. But that's not it. That's not it yet. Because while all that was happening, while they were farming, that was 3v5. So they still need something. They still need a massive amount of gold for them to really push it over the edge.
And also JP's KDA was 0-2-1 earlier, but right now 3-2-1. So that's a lot of gold. Maybe he can go for a corrosion side or maybe a Demon Queen Wings.
Misha!
Divine
goes
Judgment.
in wrong way. JP with the damage output. Blazing Duet already expended. Lilar is pushing on the bottom lane while all this is happening. These are big minions. Akai out for the count. The Lord walking on the top. Lilar could make a big play for this, and he will go for mid. Top lane will be pushed by the rest of Onic-Ph.
I think that's a fine trade, you know. Rafflesia for Wise. Wise is such a big damage dealer for the side of Onic-Ph, and this is going to be fine. They just need to defend this very, very well. And KLVJ and Renzio tag teaming Lord, taking him out. It was just level 1. But then again, this fight is still going to continue. Fuzaken bullying out Dilar. There's the last insanity. Renzio almost dropping. Down goes Greed. KLVJ gets a double kill. Dilar might as well suffer here. He is going to go down.
What did we say?
Going to suffer his consequences. There's just 2 people left on the side of Onic-Ph.
What did we say?
None fall for Sunsparks.
One massive mistake. One big team fight being won by Sunsparks. That's going to swing this whole game around. That gold lead, you might as well just ignore the top side.
Yeah.
You might as well ignore the gold counters there. Because right now, Sunsparks feels like they're online.
Very smart. Again, once more, Sunsparks knows that the key to winning this is getting minion equilibrium on the map, making sure that it's your side that's going to be mostly majority on the map, and of course, cleaning it out. Look at that! There's nothing left on Onic!
They cleaned it up really nicely.
Their jungle is basically none.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do for Onic-Ph right now. Oh, my Venus. Renzio's right there.
This
Okay,
guy just
not the
starting
right
to
target.
he's starting to really lower in the priority. I'm not seeing any good targets anymore for the Divine Judgment at this point. Except JP.
Well, JP, I think JP does have the Purify, if I'm not mistaken.
If he can catch it.
Yeah, if he can catch it, if he can time it right. But right now, Sunsparks, they are really feeling it. They knew that the momentum or the wind of Onic-Ph already surpassed, so it's time for them to at least try to pick the right fights.
Yeah, exactly.
Just try to slowly go for the top, slowly catching out when it comes to net worth, and eventually they can win this. They can turn this around.
It's not mattering that much. Remember, it was 4K, now it's only down to 2. And despite the pushes that are happening right now, we're back here in this position. It's a weird one to go. I don't like it at all. But right now, Greed, he's angry. Does he know there are 4 people right there? Oh, the damage from Yakto was real. That Hunter Strike gave him the penetration. Finally, that Sonata works.
Yeah. And Dilar doing his best to go for the split push play. But he needs to play carefully, though. Even a nice tower takedown, a turret takedown as well for Onic-Ph, but there's the catch. Firaga armor will be melted. Instantaneous, automatically this.
Oh my god!
Rafflesia missed!
No!
Nothing but air!
That was bad. D-Lord is on the bottom lane. He's getting a lot of attention, and while all that's happening, they want to go for the Lord.
Oh, the nice pull there. Akai will not survive. No more Hurricane Dances. Greed will also go down, and the Blazing Duet. Wise needs to play carefully, or the village will be popped out, and the rest of Onic is trying to kill KLVJ. Immortality is still active.
Oh,
but can they finish it off? Oh, Wise right there. The damage.
Yakto goes down. Dilar takes out KLVJ. It's currently a 2-for-2 trade. Rafflesia and Renzio are on the chase. Dilar is still here. Oh my Venus, gonna be popped. That immortality is still
high and dry.
Wise is still here, but then again, here comes KLVJ. He's not gonna be able to catch up.
Wow.
That
is going to drop here. It's Fuzaken and Claude. That's KLVJ. I'm sorry, that's JP. It's 2 of them against 3. The Lord, though, still up. The Lord is still up.
That was a massive trade. I'm having a headache right now because of that. D-Lord, though, absorbs everything from the Blazing Duet.
BD to the face. Double kill. No, that was just a single kill on Dilar. I'm sorry. I just thought he would catch another.
I know.
There's another pull.
Divine Judgment.
Yeah, the pull doesn't really matter that much unless it's on the Claude, which is now on the ground with the immortality being popped. And a great, very, very clutch Winter Truncheon there being used by Wise.
Okay, I think Sunspark needs to find their footing again. They can't keep picking fights. This is how you lose. If you just get, so sour and salty about what's happening, and you just keep going and keep going, keep going. Rafflesia needs to reel them in once more.
Yeah, they're winning. and they were winning at least. At least I thought they were, and they still have the comp to do it. Mpl-Ph, look at that. He's so scary.
Greed's down.
Like, jeez, so strong right now. The only reason Mpl-Ph didn't matter that much in the last fight is he was focused down by D-Lar, but that's not the case anymore.
Oh, nice. Again, ultimate here. Tyrant's Rage will not get those kills or not get those disable. Onic-Ph still down for 2 members. 42 seconds for Wise, 27 seconds for Greed. And Sunsparks, they need to do something, and they will take this time to take down the Lord in their favor.
It is a coin toss for me right now.
Dilar.
D-Lar. That's down, that's down!
Trying to go for the penetrate, and he does.
Forces the arrival from Rafflesia.
Okay.
This could get stolen!
Oh, Lord has been taken out.
Iyanu's gonna go down here. Iyanu taken out by Mpl-Ph. Oh my Venus, on his tail is 4 members from Sunsparks. He is going to be let go because they need to re-engage onto these creeps. Ladies and gentlemen, D-Lar has a job. This man is on a mission. He wants to stay down bot and keep the pressure, but I think JP has something to say.
Yeah, that was a massive mistake, however, from Iaknu on that Lord take.
Yeah.
And he just needed to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
But they pre-engage. They overestimated their damage output, and now they're suffering. The Lord will go down.
Oh!
D-Lar gonna get chased up by everyone here.
Oh,
Rafflesia
Rafflesia.
charging up the rage, I'm sorry, and he is going to stop it.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. But the Lord will be walking on top. That's something that Onic needs to keep in mind here if they want to win. Or Rafflesia, though, just trying to go for engages anytime he can.
Okay.
Anytime.
This is weird because that's the captain. You
Right.
don't want to be so angry. You don't want to be so riled up as the captain, right? You want to be calm and composed, and I think that's the key to victory here. And check it out, just like that, the map is red once more. Sunsparks is back in this.
Yep.
And also Rafflesia. I guess they're really confident right now, and they already surpassed the net worth of Onic by 3,000. The skill, the damage, Rafflesia still going in with a nice Hurricane Dance again from Fuziken. Venus needs to do something, flicker out, and also Greed will flicker out as well. The first tier 3 turret on the hands of Sunsparks right now. Rafflesia trying to do something else right here, and the nice takedown for D-Lar. No more split rush for you. Nice gentleman, Fuziken moving forward with the nice arrival there. And oh my Venus, oh, he popped 3 heroes. Both of them, all of them has immortality. They need to finish it off. The damage still not enough. Oh my Venus, trapped by 4 heroes. He's still down.
He's not giving up!
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh my god, this Kaja! What is happening right now?
Oh my Venus still has his immortality, and he can still fight using the Ring of Order to try and clear, but instead they're going to get penetrated from mid and top. This is so clutch, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 member of Onic-Ph left, 2 on Sunsparks. Neither of them can deal much damage.
Oh boy.
They're all very tanky and very utility heroes, so none of them can really try to finish.
Right, Wise is basically the only guy he can rely on. He was just buying time for Wise to really arrive, so they're just playing safe. At the same time, Sunsparks, I feel like it's a mistake to just wait for it. They should have just backed off the moment that they got wiped out on the attempt, and then go back.
But then again, it's smart as well, Rockhart, because they were able to push mid too by staying.
That was the prize that they got for staying.
Yep.
And I gotta say, oh my Venus, maybe he also kind of went a little bit conservative, despite having the immortality.
That and as well, Oh My Venus has a core record. Look at that, 6-0-12.
My God, where'd that come from?
What's going on? Give Iyaku some kills, right?
Yeah. And Iyaku's on the bounty hunter as well. That's not even a joke. Just do it.
Oh, Divine Judgment. Fuzaken, he does have the immortality. Oh, it's a bait. Blazing Duet into 2. Wise, he just respawned. JP's there again. Wise with the Order of Brilliance. He needs to go back. Oh, and even the damage, again, the damage from Sunsparks is way too much. Even the Slash Insanity will just be absorbed. He will go down as well, for sure. 45 seconds. Immortality will save a little bit more time. But the best thing that he can do right now is try to pull the rest of Sunsparks away. Oh, he got hit.
Green goes down, Mpl-Ph gets the kill. It's a 2-for-none trade currently. D-Lar looking really low here. He is going to go for the way of the dragon.
How did he do that?
And he prioritizes the right target, knocking up 2 members. Fuzaken with the Hurricane Dance onto the Cho. Down he goes, immortality being popped right here. D-Lar goes down to Mpl-Ph. Mpl-Ph taking 3 people out. There's another Morningstar mode. 4 people down. It's just Iyaku left. He's a lone boy. He's really sad.
I mean, the only thing that Onic has going for them problem is that the minions are very far away. But other than that, the death timers are very massive right now.
Here's an easy level 3 Lord. 21 minutes, 30 seconds in. What can Onic-Ph do to come back? Because obviously this Lord's going down with Sunsparks.
That's not even what I'm thinking right now. What I'm thinking was, what the hell was Iakno doing in the mid lane when all that was happening?
Yeah.
So, big mistake. D-Lore, again, waiting a little too much. He wanted to basically sacrifice everything just so that he can get to the Claude. Was it worth it? Probably not. KLBJ is still a beast.
Yeah. And other than that, he also got purchased the magic potion, so that's a lot of magic burst for right there for the KLBJ. So I guess Onic-Ph, what they need to do, they need to shut down the Esmeralda or the Claude. At least pick up one core hero. It will be easier for them. But I guess JP is the real priority here for Oh My Venus.
Yep.
But the problem is it's really difficult since Fuzaken and also Renzio is just waiting for a right angle for their ultimates, especially for the penalty zone.
Yeah. And we've seen the penalty zone not really hit as many, but still make a difference.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you even just need to put it on just either Iakno or Greed, and you're good.
Here we go, 6 members of Sunsparks coming in. Last Insanity being popped here. It is going to be a penalty zone. Not yet even.
D-Lore, what are you waiting
There it
for?
is!
D-Lore was right there on
right
the back
there at the
line. So long.
Wise might go down here.
There's too much going down on the screen right now. But it looks like Sunsparks is doing it. They have taken down a member as well. DiLardo
Insanity.
doing his job once more.
No way! What is the base?
D-Lore.
The base!
Check out your base! Watch your base!
The base! Alright, I think they got it.
Oh my God!
What? A wipeout! Oh my god!
SMX is on their feet!
Okay,
Oh my
Onic,
God.
Onic, they need to at least get this one out right. 24 more seconds, 17 seconds.
Can
the
they do this?
earliest.
Can they do this?
It looks
I
like
think they can.
I think they can.
I
Malefic
think they can.
Roar on Luna.
Malefic Roar Lunos, she started to sell items. They don't care. They're gonna tank it.
Malefic
Why
Roar
is
for
it-
export.
Rough Leisha cannot defend this by himself.
Quite
Ladies and
costly.
gentlemen, I think we
Need
are
to do it
going
right now. Onic,
to champions. Ladies and gentlemen.
the arrival from
Here's the
Reflecia.
arrival. Here's the defense. It's
Arrival! That is the play of the game.
No!
Oh my goodness! I'm having
tied.
goosebumps. SMX, they're all standing
We're
right
tied.
now.
Ladies